Hi, Justin. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. Thanks, Ines. Good to see you again. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. Thanks so much for taking this call with me. It's very valuable. Maybe you can tell the people a little bit who you are and what you do in brief.
Yep, my name is Justin Archer. I'm the global head of sustainability for a coffee trading company called Sucafina that is based out of Geneva. I personally work for the company in Kenya and East Africa. I've got 25 plus years experience in coffee, mostly from the trading and management perspective of things, but always with a passion for sustainability and supply chain strategy. And that's what I get to do here at Sucafina. So,
Makes sense. And what are the geographical areas that you mainly deal with?
yeah, so Sucafina is present in 14 coffee producing countries, but I would say the heart and soul of the business has always been East Africa. This is where we started many years ago. So very strong presence in East African community, where we are today the largest coffee exporter by volume, but also by investment, I would say, by capex.
Fantastic. And I think we've been working together for a good year now on several roles across Eastern and Central Africa. What were your reservations about working with us before we started?
Well, actually, interesting question. I didn't have any reservations, to be honest. I mean, I guess I'd come across JobnetAfrica some years prior, probably through some email communication or web advertising. So I was very actually aware of what JobNet does. And I always considered it could be an interesting option for us to use JobNet, particularly for roles based in Africa, but also roles that require expertise in working in emerging markets. So I was actually very looking forward to engaging with JobNet.
That's wonderful. And what have the benefits been working with us?
Really enjoyed the whole onboarding process. I think you took quite a bit of time to speak with me and other people in the organization, understand the business, really get to the bottom of the job descriptions. I mean, it's one thing seeing a job description on paper; it's another thing to figure out exactly what the role requires and what sort of profiles could be needed. So that was a I would say lengthy but very useful process. And then I think the fact that you're able to tap into a network of people that clearly have an interest in working in the sort of markets that we work in, and you're able to bring a very interesting mix of CVs to the table.
Very nice. Yeah, it was a lovely process, and you are right. We try to dig deep into these job specs just to make sure that we understand what we're looking for. So that's great to hear. Were there any other benefits that you can think of?
Well, I think the responsiveness. There's definitely. I was definitely happy with the client follow up. So we had regular touch points and regular feedback. So the two jobs that I was involved in filling with you were not easy to identify. Quite demanding actually, and they were quite particular roles. I would say even definitely new roles in our business as well. But with the right back and forth, we got some good candidates, and in the end, extremely satisfied with the outcome.
Yeah, that's so great to hear. Okay, and if you would have to recommend us to other companies, what type of companies would you recommend the services of JobnetAfrica to? Or maybe in what geographical area? How would you say that?
Yeah, well, I guess rightly or wrongly, and based on your name, I always think about JobnetAfrica as being experts in identifying executive positions and others in Africa and I guess the Middle East as well. So absolutely no qualms about recommending you to any employers in that area.
Thank you very much. Thanks. And thanks, Justin, for answering these questions. It's going to be of a great help to us. And obviously, let's stay in touch.
Absolutely. Anytime. Look forward to working again with you.